What's good? What's good, people? We are back. I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Everything Under the Sun podcast with the dopest crew in the land. Of course, we got the homie Bear Brown to my far right, all the way over there.
Everyone.
What's up with you, man?
Oh man, I'm still tender.
Still tender. Looking good today, man. I like what you did with yourself.
I spent a little couple dollars this past week. Man,
B. Gibson in the building, already ready for Valentine's Day.
You know, my cousin is spotting pink.
Spotting pink. She's spotting.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
He's starting to show off nasty. Nigga crazy. And we got Rocky B. She come in here. She came in here sporting her electric blue. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say what we was talking about, but it's all right.
Let it all out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna let
legs out.
Whatever.
But Rocky B in the building, of course. We can't do the show without her.
The only female in my crew, and I kick it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm back, Mo Jackson. Of course, y'all know me.
Welcome back, Mo.
Hey man, I missed y'all. I was down for the count for a little bit. I'm back, but I heard we had a dope guest. The homie Chris stepped in.
Yeah, shout out to D's.
Definitely shout out.
Shout out to
D's
my boy
did his thing.
That was an excellent episode.
Yeah. It was dope. I watched it. Do flow. It was dope. So we got some working in the future with him.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on in the town. I want to jump right into it. We got a very, very, very special guest today.
Very special.
I'm messing up.
Yeah, see?
Oh man, see.
Philly won, so he in his.
All that time off,
What-
they don't know how to pod no more. All that goddamn time.
But we got the homie. The guy got the town on fire right now with the Northside Anthem. We got the homie, got the concert coming up. Y'all make sure y'all go cop these tickets, be there. We got the homie, the one and only V.Cianni in the building. What's up, baby? Yes.
A light-skinned hustler, yes.
El Chapo.
Right. Glad you can make it, man. We appreciate you coming on for sure.
No, very light-skinned, too.
You smell
Very
good?
light-skinned.
Colorism.
Like
Colorism.
Dove and, you know.
Come on, man. You got to show you got to treat him with some
Colorism.
treat the guy well. So V.Cianni, man, it's you got the town on fire right now, bro. That
bro.
anthem. Salute to you. We all see the hard work. As soon as you came home, you touched down, you got busy. And we all appreciate it. I wanna turn the floor over to you, man, just to let the people know a little bit about you. Tell your story real quick, and then we're gonna get into the regular flow of the
For those
podcast.
who don't know, I go by the name of V.Cianni from Rochester, New York. I've been putting in hella work since I came home. I came home from prison. I did 5 years in prison, and I just came home. I hit the ground running, man. I'm working, music. I got a song out right now called Northside Remix. It's going crazy. It's going viral on TikTok. It's going viral on every platform. So, we just working, man. I got a concert January 3rd. My own concert, my first concert. V.Cianni and Friends. I got the whole upstate coming out. Rochester, Buffalo, Schenectady.
That's major. That's major.
That's
Salute.
That's
I
major.
got artists from everywhere coming. So, and I got the legend Tony Sunshine coming.
Wow.
That's
Tony
love.
Sunshine coming through?
Yeah.
Wow. That's huge.
Yes.
Hey, man, when you see stuff like that, you see dudes from the town making noise like you making. For a lot of us, it make us real proud.
Yeah.
But Rochester, we still got the side eyers and all that kind of stuff. You've been moving, man. You've been moving smooth. You've been doing your thing, laying low, but having an impact in the music thing. Let us know a little bit about how you how you move around and navigate yourself and keep yourself out of the the craziness of what you can get into in the rap game for sure.
So as far as the rap game go, and just the culture now, like with social media go, it's kind of like I look at it like I went and did time for engaging in that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I did 5 years for. I know what the negative. I can curse and shit. Right?
Yeah.
I know what the
Say church.
I know what the negative shit bring me. You know
Get
what
you,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, I did 5 years in prison, so I just try to duck all that and stay positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what I give, like, you know what I mean? So I don't really stunt the negative shit.
And you with the RMG movement. Shout out to the homies,
Yes, for sure,
G
man.
Ream
Shout out my brothers,
and the fellas and Diddy and them. Same with Reem. Came home, hit the ground running, and you boys, been making noise ever since.
For sure, man. Shout out my big bro, man. He really. I was home when he came home. So when Reem came home, I was home, and I seen how focused he was. You know what I'm saying? I went to jail after he after he came home. So
Yeah.
you know, he hit the ground running, and he was definitely motivation for me.
Right,
He still
right.
is till this day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to say something. I want to speak to that. I've been partners with RMG and the whole team for a few years now, and to see the work that you put in. I've been rocking with you since
Yeah,
you was
for sure.
Blaze, like
Day
Blaze,
one.
but day one since y'all was doing the chopping up, bringing them boys from New York up here to perform,
sir.
open up everything. You and Diddy, and I just say, man, it really to see the transformation you cats have made. You, Diddy, Reem, the team. You cats. I don't want to say I'm proud because it's not like I was part of that, but I bore witness to it. But I'm happy to see how you cats have transformed it to the business side of things, the legitimate side of things, and you still got that same energy and motion that you guys putting out. And it's just to see the success that you're all having in your separate arenas, Reem with the shows and concerts, you performing, Diddy with the youth football leagues and everything, and the dogs and the houses and everything. Man, it just like it makes me feel like some of the things that we've talked about off camera and things that we've all shared with each other. It's like to see it bear witness, man. It really makes me. I get emotional when I think about it because I've really seen the work you cats. Man, I've seen the losses. I've seen the scars, the wounds that you guys have had, and you made it through. You're making it through the fire, man. I'm proud of y'all. Man.
I appreciate you, for real.
Especially you, man. Especially you to see because you literally hit the ground running the minute you got home. Like the second you had a plan and a vision, you set forth, man. For real. And I'm for one really excited. I'm really excited to see the concert. I was at the rehearsal.
Yeah, you made rehearsal.
but
and
Y'all
Yeah.
rehearsing already? Like, don't you rehearse the day of? Like, how y'all rehearsing
man.
Yeah,
already?
nah, he's ready.
You got it. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been rehearsing for weeks.
And I'm telling you, he got something special for y'all, man. He really do.
He
really do.
caught my he caught like a real personal performance too about my son. It was
Yeah,
like
and that's gonna be
letter
crazy.
to my son.
And I co-directed that too.
Yeah,
So
he
if I
really
co-directed
did.
it,
Yeah,
I just so
he
listen.
came in and put his 1-2 in,
I had to
for
put my
sure.
1-2 in it, baby.
Listen, man, I'm excited, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be there. I got to pop out. I don't go out much, but I've been supporting RMG since homie Reem went to the same high school I went to.
Absolutely.
So when he came home, started doing his thing. I literally support everything he do. I bought every color grind hoodie he put out, every hoodie. When Diddy started the football joint, we sponsoring kids. We buying tickets, sponsoring people to go to concerts and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put this on Rochester, man. Like when we got something like this from the town that's coming out of the town, I need everybody to jump on board, man. Because this can't be something that we don't help take off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We all got to get in the mix with it. Let these dudes do their thing because the type of dudes they are, we know they coming back. You know what I'm saying? To give back to the town.
Absolutely.
So we need everybody to bury whatever you got, jump on board with this thing, with this RMG movement that they're trying to do, and watch how they come back and get back to the town.
Absolutely.
For
Even
sure.
say something about that. Like, you got to think like the Northside song is so, I think why it's so impactful in my neighborhood is because I brought together two different sections that I never seen eye to eye before.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So just me being able to do that and burying that hat, so for real, like, it say a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what we try and do. Like, just get everybody involved, bro. Bring this positivity back. Cause
Now, them two sides lost lives.
Yeah, we did.
They lost
We
lives.
a
You know
whole
what I'm saying?
lot of lives. We
And he
lost a
brought
lot of
them
people,
serious.
man. And we
Right.
all went to prison, all went to jail. So,
Right.
and it's a lot of negativity behind that. You know what I'm saying? Just because I did that and brought that together. But, I got to take that. Like, it is what it is. I ain't do it for that. Everybody else know my story. I can't just, you know what I'm saying? But I did it on a positive note just to bring everybody together. You know what I'm saying? We all agreed on it. Like, yo, let's do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's do
That's
it.
real shit.
It's bigger,
Respect.
but it's bigger than just that. My side of town, though,
Right.
is what I'm preaching for. You know what I'm saying? It's way bigger than just the north side. Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? It's way bigger than that. If we could do that shit, y'all all could do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
For
That's
real.
a whole fact.
Yeah.
That's huge, man. And like I said, to bring two different, cliques together like that to make that
more than
happen.
two. It was a
That's
few.
it's a
It was
few.
a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a few.
To do that, man, that's impactful. And that's what we need, especially in Rochester. With how we
Definitely.
I'm just excited, man. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the movement. I'm excited for the concert. But let's let the people learn a little bit about you a little bit. I got some questions we're gonna jump into.
Okay.
Mo said I was off. I ain't.
Right.
I
I want to make sure I don't mess this up.
Making up for
What's
lost
that?
time.
Make sure I don't mess this up.
Came back.
So let's get to know V.Cianni a little bit. So I'm gonna ask you top 5 dead or alive.
Top 5.
Your top
Dead or
5.
alive?
Top
Like,
5 dead or alive.
Oh my God. Jay-Z. Tupac. Biggie. Big Pun. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I gotta start this over.
Yeah.
Jay-Z. Nas.
Okay.
Jadakiss.
Okay.
Big Pun. Pop.
I see that. I see them 5 in your makeup. That's dope.
For sure.
That's dope. So that's your top 5 dead or alive. Your dream collab. Who would you want to work with right now? Who's the person that, if you could pick anybody, would be the person you collab with?
Rapper wise, I would say Jadakiss. He inspired me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Jadakiss or a Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His story, just seeing where he came from, rapping on them corners like that,
Right.
and then becoming somebody
Right.
you know what I mean? He definitely motivated me. But R&B,
Yeah.
Adele.
Ooh.
Adele.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Ooh.
Somebody get this to Adele.
Ooh.
Somebody
Listen,
get this to
thinking
Adele
on
so she
Adele
can make
too,
this
man.
happen.
I be thinking on Adele. Adele fire.
That'd be
That's
sick.
dope.
Adele
Okay.
is
That'd be
fire.
sick.
Don't fuck with the hood niggas too.
Adele so fire.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rich Boy.
Got Rich Boss, he fuck with hood niggas, so let's
She
keep
definitely
it
comes through.
Right.
What's your favorite V.Cianni song?
Damn, right now I would say Northside, of course, but I got a lot of personal records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got an album that's about to drop called Pain and the Profit. It was supposed to drop January 1st, but we pushed it back because I ended up dropping Northside. It was so unexpected, you know what I'm saying? So I pushed it back because it's a crazy promo one about to happen. Yeah. But I would say Gave Me Love featuring Millie's.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
That's my most streamed record.
Yeah.
That stream, I think it did 700,000 this year. Streams, 700,000 streams this year.
So aside from the streams, what about that song?
That's Kid's artist too, right?
Yeah, that's Jadakiss artist.
Yeah.
For sure. That's Jadakiss artist.
So it's gonna happen.
That song is called Gave Me Love. It's basically the song's so powerful too, because it's just saying how can I say that I'm in love with the streets when I'm losing all the niggas that I love to the streets? You know what I'm saying? It's I shot it in Queensbridge. I shot it in Nas Projects. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Bucks from Queens. He put it all together. We went to Queens Projects and shot it. It was a real big. Dave East came. You know what I'm saying? Dave East was in the video. But the song just so impactful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody listen to the song. It's I got all my brothers that passed away in it. I'm talking about it's a story. The song really like a story. My verse like a story. So, and I'm sure everybody can relate to it. Every time I perform it, it hit home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why this thing Destined to Blow, man. You're really talking about something. You know what I'm saying? And all your stuff. Y'all sit back and listen. I'm like, yeah, we got something here with The Rock for sure.
Yeah.
So that's dope. Next question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where V.Cianni gonna be at?
On the billboards for sure. The way I'm streaming,
Talk about it.
my streams is going through the roof. You know what I'm saying? I'm so blessed. I got shot, and God willing, I was able to still be here. So definitely on the billboards, just being a better person, being a better father. Just touching some millions for real. You know what I'm saying? Owning more property.
Yeah.
Living a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Like
for
me.
real, for real.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
No, I want to touch on that. Going through that life or death experience, right? How does that change you when you come out of that and you recuperate? How does that change your mindset? And how do you approach life differently when you make it through something like that?
It changed everything. For real, it changed everything. The way I think. I wake up in the morning, I'm so godly, son. I just got chills just even talking about I'm so godly. I pray 3-5 times a day, you know what I'm saying? I pray. I thank God, man, every day, man. I really went through some shit, you know what I mean? I was in the hospital for 2 months. I had to learn how to walk. I couldn't talk. It was crazy, you know what I mean? But I think about it every day, and everything I do,
I'm so calculated now. You know what I'm saying? I think about my family. I think about my kids on everything I do, even the way I treat them, even the way I talk to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a whole lot more patience. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just value everything a whole lot more. You know what I mean? And it's sad that had to happen, but I definitely just like, I value everything, bro. I'm patient. It's really my kids for real, man. Like just talking to them, making sure I'm just speaking to them. You know, just all our conversations is different. The way I'm moving is different. Yeah. Just everything. That shit literally changed everything about me though, like for real.
You go through something like that, you start to look at everybody's life and how it impacts everybody's life if you're not here. So
and now that we just speaking about, I just want to say thank you to like everybody like who was there. A lot of people was coming to the hospital to come see me and they couldn't get in because you know, of course my peoples and my brothers was there. They wasn't letting really nobody in. But just shout out to everybody who came to see me, man, who prayed for me, who was shouting me out on Facebook. Just my family, you know what I'm saying, who really had to come in there and take care of me every day, you know what I mean, and see me in a state that was just crazy, you know what I mean. So I'm just thankful, and I want to say just thank you to everybody who was there, everybody who sent their love and their blessings to me for sure.
Yes, sir. We glad you made it out of that, bro, and you know, continue to heal and get right. Last question. The concert, what can we expect?
Oh man, the concert, like I said, I'm rehearsing, bro. I've been rehearsing for like a month straight. I'm rehearsing every single day, bro. I'm rehearsing at home. I'm rehearsing shit where I work at. The living room is a stage. Like I'm not playing, bro.
You got to. This like
we're not playing. We rehearsing every day. We taking it serious. Like I said, I got artists from all over upstate coming out. Rochester, Buffalo, Syracuse, Schenectady. Like
I love it.
I don't know if this ever been done here. You know what I'm saying? So and it's artists that's like that got songs like the North Side in they city. That's how I went with it. You know what I mean? So together. Man, I got Drake Cash from Buffalo. He got a song called Chips, and that's like the Mary Kate and Ashley from Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? Or the for real. Like they got for sure, man. Shout out to Deanie, free Deanie, man.
Yeah, I can relate to preparing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you know when you playing in the sport, you gotta prepare so much to where you can't get it wrong.
Yes. And you got to put the politics to the side.
Yeah.
Forget all the politics. I tell it to all the artists, like, yo, bro, this bigger than the streets.
Right.
Put all the politics to the side,
That's
bro.
important.
You know, I don't really be giving like my plan, but I'm going to give it right here, though. My plan for this V.Cianni and Friends is to take it on tour. It's to turn it into a tour. So that's why I'm really rehearsing. Right. I want my showcase to really be like, yo, damn, this dude really performing. You know what I mean? And I plan to just take it on tour.
So you're showing
taking
love to
all
so
of us on
hoods.
tour. You know what I mean?
For real. So many different hoods.
Yes.
And bring them together. It opens up those markets too.
Yeah, because you got to think. Look how Dallas did it. Look how them young boys from Dallas doing. Reading they stories is like they wasn't getting along.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. A lot of them they wasn't getting along from what I know, from what I heard. You know what I mean. I heard that they wasn't all getting along. They all came together. But look, you know what I mean. That unity like that, I'm telling you, it'll take us to it. And then upstate so big, man.
Right. Really,
upstate so big, man. We could take over the world like that, man. And we rapping the best.
He
is really rapping the best. Like I'm telling you, bro.
I'm gonna say
upstate rapping the best right now. Ain't nobody out rapping us right now.
I could say this when that Northside track came out, it seems like all rappers got in their bag. Like you push everybody to put their best foot forward, right?
Sure,
I'm starting to see content from everyone I never seen content for. So it's like now you're starting a movement where everyone who is in this game is trying to showcase what they got. You know, and I think you need to commend yourself for that. Because
the beautiful, piggyback what Rock said, the beautiful thing about it is that when you see somebody that you see all the time, somebody that you're familiar with, somebody that you might see at the corner store, the mall or something, put forth that effort and that work and see it pay out like this, bro. It's even more inspiring. Like I can actually do this. You know, if I apply myself, I can actually do this. It's actually real. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I'm dropping my album.
I could say it when I heard it. When I first heard it, I was sitting down. I had a coaches meeting, and I was listening to it before they came in. And I could only listen to the first part of it. I was like, he did it. That's it.
That's it.
As
soon as I heard it, I was like, that's it.
But certain joints you just hear.
As soon as I heard it, I'm like, he did it. That's the one right there.
Yeah, it's like a feeling, man, when you're a joint like that. And like as far as the people, the real reason, man, that we need to really, man, get behind it is like I made a post. I said, look, if your only reason, man, for not supporting this song is that you're not from the north side, then you're missing the point.
Exactly.
Because in other cities, the dudes got other songs from other cities. You think everybody in their city has been supporting that? You think everybody in their city is from that side? But we in Rochester singing they shit.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying, man? So
that's a great point, though.
Hell yeah, man,
I've been pushing that. That's what I've been pushing. Like, man, I'm making them comments every time somebody comment that. I'm right, yo. You ain't got to be from the north side to play this song.
It's a dope song, man.
It's dope to see it, man. I for one, I know I can't be a hip hop artist because I'm too like scraggly, and I ain't never seen this nigga with one hair out of place. Ever. My man always got a fresh line up. He always drip. He always dress.
Being a rapper, you gotta hold it up. I ain't gonna lie, that's one thing. Being a rapper,
you gotta do that. Rock, what do I say all the time? You gotta dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
Yes,
that's why your aesthetic should always be top tier. Whatever you're aiming to do it the best you can do it.
Yeah, that's major.
So, like, for example, we are quote unquote man local now. Our shit, man, look like the Breakfast Club.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, you gotta dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
That shit look great, man. Y'all got all these
Thank you to Kyron, man.
Yeah, y'all got 3 different cameras rolling, man. Y'all got it going, man. It's a production. For sure. Y'all got a whole production company in there.
If the aesthetic is like he say, it's all because of my man Kyron, Asher Films. This boy is something else. He
all in penthouses, big.
He been working. He been working for a while.
So
he been working.
His pockets was fat too. So let's not.
He's right underneath Bear, man. Bear's the richest man in Babylon. He's the second richest man in Babylon. He's definitely the second richest man in Babylon.
Because soon as we make the money, he take it.
He's gonna make the money.
He take it.
All this money right here.
Ecosystem we got going on.
You
like, can I get my money back?
Rocky sitting bankroll to Doug. Being Bear, they ain't sitting no bankroll to Doug. Trust me, I know.
Hey guys, great episode. Rocky and Bear, you guys didn't pay yet. Phenomenal episode.
One thing he said, Rocky said, you guys didn't pay yet. The episode is dumb, and then he put check marks by your name or a question mark. Like, just so y'all know.
You want to be check next to your name.
Apple Pay still works, guys.
Absolutely.
I got jump into what we got V.Cianni for however much longer we got him. We gonna jump into this news. This what's going on social media right now. Let's rap about it, guys.
Right.
With the podcast and them gunning at 50, with what he doing with Diddy and all that. But we got Mano, we got Dave East,
Fab,
and Jim Jones.
Yeah.
They put out they freestyles or whatever they were, if they were freestyles now. But this to 50. And I just wanted to see what everybody thought about it.
I think they went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. They black. They went crazy. I just think that 50, man. Y'all know 50, man. 50 is
he a savage.
I don't care.
I just hope that he come back rapping and he don't do like nothing too crazy.
Yeah, man, that's what it is for me, man. There's way too many excuses, man, for 50 not to rap. Oh, nah, 50 don't rap no more. He making TV shows. Man, they ain't got nothing to do with rap. Nah, bro, you got to rap.
Yeah, he a rapper. He got to
You got to rap. Like,
that's what people gonna say, but he not gonna do that.
I disagree, and I'll tell you why I disagree. Number one, 50 is past rapping. Now, first of all, aesthetically, you guys are right. It should be about rapping. 50's never been about. He's been about beef and trolling. He's never been about rap skill. First of all, 50, maybe Mano and Jim Jones. 50, if at his best, Mano and Jim Jones, he not fucking with Fab.
No, he can't. He definitely can't.
It's not even like that one that Fab did. I didn't even listen to the other ones. That Fab shit, that's it for me. But 50, first of all, he's gonna respond. We don't know how he's gonna respond. But it's gonna be some shit that's gonna shake. Like I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard he was in the process of buying Jim Jones' old foreclosed mansion. I remember that was. I don't know if it's true or not.
He probably will.
He said he was about to buy. He said they owed rent on the building that they was podcasting in. He said he's gonna buy that.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, like
that's what he called squatter.
Yeah.
So I know what I'm saying.
I
don't see him going to get. I don't see 50 ever getting inspired to go in the booth to respond to anybody.
Yeah.
I really don't. Not that he couldn't.
Nah,
maybe
no,
should,
man,
but I don't see
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, bro, man. We can't say, man, he passed rap, man. When even Jay-Z, man, once every 3 years, man, I hop on the verse and
But
address
that's
niggas.
Jay-Z.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
though, like, man, you can't say you passed rap when somebody is way
Jay-Z.
past you in other areas. Will still
I
hop
don't
in the
even.
booth.
But see, I don't
You see
even
what I'm
look
saying?
at 50 like
Jay-Z
Jay-Z
hasn't
is
solidified himself in any other arena though that I know of.
What?
I mean, as far as like
Jay-Z
50 is like a
is.
movie, like a director, like he do movies and films. Like
I'm talking
what
about
Jay-Z
Jay
be
got,
doing?
Oh, he took
Jay got
pictures
Rock
of it.
Nation.
I
Jay
know,
got
but
all
I'm
kind of
saying
shit
like
going
50
on.
already. He's good in
That's
this realm right
I look
here.
at it like this: 50 career started with drama, so he's a drama. No disrespect to the drama king, but he's a drama king. So I think he'll keep it.
That
I
makes
think he'll
sense,
keep it in that arena. Not so much music. Jay is different. Jay, that's like Jay and Nas. I don't look at them for them to even
They
first
true
of all,
MCs.
First of all, shout out to Nas. Nas is the MC of the year. First of all, for everything that he did this year, the music, his Mass Appeal put out, the MCs, the older MCs that he gave a platform to come back.
Executive of the year, MC of the year.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Stretching,
What I'm saying, every guest feature he did, he shitted on. Like he killed it too.
The album, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, the album he just put up.
No, I ain't talking about that. We ain't gonna we'll do another show on that.
I ain't about to lie, I'm
We'll
all
do
set on
another
that.
show on that album. We'll do another show on that album.
No, we not gonna do a show on that album.
But as far as guest versus,
These production costs is too fucking high to waste on that album.
Yeah, I agree. That wasn't it for me. We can sum it up right now.
I'm not sitting. Listen, bro. I am not sitting in a bankroll meant to Doug so we can review
we
the
can talk about
motherfucking
that.
album.
Yeah,
Absolutely
but I'm
not.
just saying, as far as like the Jays, the Nas, and all that stuff, they've elevated so much and done so much. They could just drop a freestyle here and there. It doesn't matter. 50 has moved so far away from that part of the culture to me that I don't even associate with him in rap. Like I just look at him like 50 is. I look at 50 the same way I look at Snoop. They just forces.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Good, bad, whatever. That it is.
Nah,
what
man,
it
but
is.
you know what, man? I can't say that though.
But that's what I'm saying. So as an artist, how do you respond to 50? Do you just ignore him?
You put out. I
Nah,
guess
not
you
a man
put
of pride, man. Like your man
Nah.
said.
50
That's
gonna
what
push
you
his
do
money
it for.
around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gonna use his money to do
Influence.
to
Nigga, man, don't say that
Yeah.
though. He like, yo, I don't want to do it, but he like, nigga, I'm a man. So, nigga, first, nigga, I got smoke in any kind of arena you want it.
I don't think 50 want no smoke with Mano personally.
Nah, like, real talk.
No, not no real smoke.
Yo,
I don't-
and you know what else too, though, Bear, though?
I don't think it's gonna go that.
I don't think it go that
no
far.
street.
Nah,
man.
I didn't
nah.
go that far, but
I don't think so.
that's
What you about to say? I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, man, what I was about to say was that one thing that I noticed is a narrative that, oh, man, niggas don't play me with 50 and live. In reality, damn near every nigga he beef with was just fine afterwards.
Yeah.
Ross surpassed them. Cam still around. Who else? Nas still around.
It's like
Fat Joe still
He ain't
around.
taking nobody
like
out.
50 said, like 50 said when he was doing the interviews, he said it's when we have problems, it's the difference between rap and like when him and Fat Joe made up. They didn't really have beef. They just had it was. He said it was hip hop. He said it was competitive in nature. We not really about to do nothing to each other seriously, even though it was contemplated.
Right.
But it's just about beef. Now, in regards to the street shit, like I said,
Even Ja Rule, though, like, let's be real. Like, he didn't really end Ja Rule's career. What Ja Rule did that fucked up his career was that 50 souped him into making murder records again.
Yeah.
Because remember, he made a whole album, man, full of disses, that blood in my eye bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, man, so he tripped him. So he souped him
Tripped
out
him
of
out
game.
his
Man, that shit remember Bobby Brown.
I
That
always say
shit.
he responded wrong. I always
He
say he
tripped
But
him out
that
his
shit with
spot.
Bobby Brown, that shit was out, man. Wayne was out. That shit went triple platinum.
Man, that's so
Ja
true.
was
He got
bugging.
tricked out his spot for sure.
Yeah, he took the bait.
Cause he had all the female.
Yeah.
He should have stayed in this
he
lane.
had
And then he made an album full of records that had nothing to do with women, man. So the women grabbing that shit like, what's this,
Like,
guy?
I'm back, super gay. Nah,
nah,
John. You was just singing. You was just doing the Grease imitation.
Then he
video
he
last
came
week.
back with the New York record.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what got 50 beefing with everybody. Remember
Yeah.
who jumped on it? Fat Joe Kiss.
Yeah.
That's where all the beef started.
Hey, you see what they did?
Yeah.
He did him in the locks. I mean, the locks smoked him on that joint.
Yeah,
And
he
so-
said that.
And that problem child.
Yeah, he said
He
that.
kept
That problem
Yeah,
child.
he said they was too
So
close.
so where I see this, I think that what Fabnum did was a filler. They just put it out there
Yeah.
because I think they got them clips loaded. They're gonna be
Plus,
ready to go.
It keeps the mentions going.
It keeps them
vibrant.
relevant
Yeah,
and
that's what it's
talked
all
about.
now. Yeah.
But do you think that if 50 keep going the way he going, do you think he committing suicide?
Nah.
Because
Nah.
No, man. You know what I think it is, too, bro?
a
I'll
lot
say
of
this.
people.
I'll say this, bro. For all the time you point one hand at somebody, it's 3 pointing back at you. And you got to think, man, you ain't been famous that long to where you ain't got no skeleton. Somebody gonna find one somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody gonna
That's what
find
I'm
one
saying.
somewhere, man.
It's gonna be so
and
many
they gonna
people
run it up.
digging. Somebody gonna find something, and then it's gonna be like, well, you should have shut up. You should have left people alone. You're doing too much. You create too many enemies.
Who, 50?
Yeah,
50
you
don't give
create
a
too many
fuck.
enemies.
Yeah,
He don't care.
He don't give a fuck.
We
I
know
want to
that.
reach that level
No,
of
he
knowledge
do
in my
care.
life.
He do care, bro. Like somebody pointed that shit out the other day. Every time
yeah, he
a
do care,
black
sis.
rapper or celebrity called him a hater, he clapped back. Donald Trump Jr. put up a joint that said, in 2026, I gotta be a hater like 50 Cent or something like that. He shared it and laughed. That's why I'm like, a lot of people are like, why you don't have the same energy for them?
Yeah.
And if you notice, any man topic that's really about something that really means something, he be like, oh, nah, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Yeah.
I think
He pick his
played-
battles.
He playing the game. Same. I think he's. I do believe, and this is my personal opinion. 50 is reaching Snoop levels as being part of the culture. 50 said, "Fuck." He said, "Fuck Gail." He said some crazy shit about the LGBTQ community.
LGBT community, shout out to
Yeah.
them.
He said all kinds of stuff, and they couldn't
Sound it
cancel him
out.
because Snoop is so ingrained into the American lexicon, the culture.
Yeah, Snoop
you know,
is
I think 50 is on that way. I think 50
Yeah.
is on that way, and I think it'll get to the point to where they expect crazy shit from him or stupid, trolling and drama and stuff like that, and it won't affect them.
Yeah.
Now, if you bring out some crazy shit like him beating on women or kids or some shit like that, that's different. But I mean, shit, he was a crack dealer. You know what I'm saying? He got shot 9 times. He was robbing cats and all the stuff like. What skeletons can you bring out? You know,
Shit, it depends. Shit, man.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
He's also been famous the last 25 years.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta think about that part too, man.
Because we didn't see Martha Stewart going to jail.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, shit.
anything can
I'm
happen.
saying, don't think though, man. We ain't even think that Diddy man was going to jail.
I damn sure didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Think about, man, your impression of him when he first came out. He was the corny dude, the soft dude.
Yep.
Now these motherfuckers, he fucking John Gotti now.
He turned into Suge Knight.
Nigga, now, nigga, he is the baby oil in the Godfather. Like, niggas is scared. He like, yo, nigga blew up my whip, killed my dog.
Christmas present.
Yeah,
Opening up Christmas gifts.
yo, bro, like the Power Rangers saying something got me crazy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, I let niggas crack my wife because I was scared of him.
But Dave Chappelle touched on it though. With he was talking about the FBI
Dave
lights and
Chappelle
all that.
new special.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't watched it yet?
And
That
that's
shit is incredible.
crazy.
You have
That
not
shit is
seen it.
I think I gotta
If
be in
you
the
haven't
mood
seen
for
it,
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
You gotta be in the mood to watch
It's
Dave
called-
Chappelle.
It's called Unstoppable, but you learn the full title if you watch the show. It's called The Unstoppable Nigga Act. And it's by far one of the best stand-up specials I've seen. It's not just so much as being funny as it has been informative. He
Education.
he brought up that the Man Act
Jack Johnson.
origin that you
Yep.
talked about
That I brought
mad
up, yeah.
episodes ago,
Yeah.
and he tied it in to mad different conspiracies. Like I said, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but things have meanings and origins where they come from, and a lot of shit tied together. And he touches on all that.
You got to see it.
It's
It's
yeah,
a
you
work of
gotta
art.
watch it.
It's really a work of
definitely
art. You got to
And he
see
put his
it.
step. Dr. Umar, who I don't agree with everything he said, but he said one thing that I do agree with about the Dave Chappelle special. He's the most politically charged comedian on his platform with the power that he has, and he doesn't shy away from it. He takes it, and he doesn't make excuses for anything that he says or does. He'll explain his reasonings and thoughts behind it, but he doesn't make excuses. He stands on his business, and man, when I tell you, with the mic drop moment at the end of the show, man,
Yeah.
pure excellence.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Dave.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I know I
He
gotta
did
watch
it.
Gotta
this
get you on
shit.
the show, dude.
I gotta watch this shit.
Hey, you're gonna have to watch it twice though. You're gonna have to watch it twice.
Cause Dave Chappelle,
can't
you
be
gotta
in
be
that
in the
lane
mood to
when you
watch
watch
Dave
it, though,
Chappelle though. You gotta be in that mood because he.
No, you gotta be.
miss something.
Yeah,
You like, oh,
you
what he
definitely
just
gonna
said?
miss
Definitely
it.
gotta be astute.
Yeah,
Yes.
you
Yes,
gotta
you
be
gotta
You
be
definitely
focused.
gotta get a show.
He-
watch
he-
it,
like I
man.
said, he takes moments where he'll say something, see if it go over the crowd head. He be like,
Yeah.
They look at the
Yeah,
crowd
yeah.
like, did you catch that?
Yeah.
Stay with me now.
That would be me. That would be
And
me.
then,
Like, say that
and
again.
then it's so genius. Even after the show, when he showed the photos of where he been and traveling and all that kind of stuff, you can see where the content came from.
Exactly.
So he kind of paint the picture for you after
Exactly.
the show is over. With.
Yeah, it's
The
real dope. It's
photos
real dope.
of everything. So it's kind of dope.
Real dope.
It's-
See,
it's
I
real
watch
dope.
movies with subtitles, so I know this gonna take me a while to get through.
So just talking about how he put that together, how he get his content. You can see like he travels the world and he gets his content. I imagine it's sort of like that for rappers, right? When you out, you see something happen, you're like, oh, I gotta do that.
Especially the way I
Yeah.
make music. Like I don't really.
say, what's your
everything
process?
I talk about is shit
Real
that I've
life,
been through or
yeah.
shit that my friends is going through or
Right.
shit that I done witnessed and seen. You know what I'm saying? But every time we leave or go somewhere, I write.
Yeah.
I write
So
every
so is
day.
that your process? You keep a notebook with you? You got to write it down and then
I'm a reader, bro.
you're a reader?
I
Okay.
read. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I read books, man. I always been a reader. So
That's dope.
when I get writer's block, bro, I just open the book.
And then something jog you.
Yeah,
Right,
and
right,
just
That's
right.
So
dope.
can you tell us about the
That's dope.
time that a female broke your heart and you had to write us? I don't know.
Here she
Oh
go.
my God.
Here she
Oh,
go.
right, right, bullshit, man.
She always
I
want to go
mean,
into.
She just came out
There was a
left.
situation.
No, I write about stuff that I done wrote about every situation in my life. You know what I'm saying? So if when any of those situations then happen, it's in my music. If you listen to my music, you be like, oh damn, he got hurt right here, or somebody did this to him right here. It's all in my music.
The
If you
bitch was
just-
probably from the east side too, huh?
Yo,
Probably.
Yeah. Thank you, bitch.
Probably met her walking out of RG&E.
Raggedy ass bitch.
He met her walking out of RG&E.
I wanna, because listen to
yo,
okay,
brother, where's Argini at? On East Avenue.
That one over there.
Taking ass
Definitely
bitch.
over
I
there.
want to ask you about this, right? Because I know for 2026, my goal is to say fuck situationships, right? I ain't dealing with no more situationships. Fuck that shit. You either committed to me or get the fuck on, right? How do you feel about situationship? This situation hookup culture now that we got, everybody want access but not commitment. How you
You
feel
ain't ask
about
a rapper that.
situationships?
That's all he got is situation.
Those
Now you gonna ask a
Oh my
rapper.
God. You see how you feel about that?
We ain't editing
Put
shit
him on the
off either.
spot. Don't turn red. Don't turn red.
You better stand on whatever you about to say. You
Having
better
a
stand on whatever you
situationship
about to say.
It's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Like
As long
y'all
as you
gotta put
manage
a
it.
title on everything. You know
Yep.
what I mean? If y'all rocking and y'all fucking with each other like that, what's the title?
Exactly.
No, for real though. What's the title?
He answers your
Right,
question. So
right,
throw
right.
your little
Your
New
little
Year's
plan,
So
resolution.
you
Throw
okay?
that
So
shit
do
out
you
there.
have?
Work, Rocky.
So you have situationships right now?
You in his
come on.
business. You
Yeah,
black.
on,
I
Lee.
wouldn't
Going
say
on
that.
here.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But if you did have a situationship, or if I did have a situationship, what's the rush on putting a title on it? If we rocking,
Just make
if
it
it's
work.
good, you know what I'm
Right.
saying. If we rocking and it's good, what's the point?
So do you turn a situationship into a relationship at some point?
You can. It could turn into a relationship.
At what point? What makes you say like,
Y'all
okay,
y'all gotta know that. It gotta be that though.
That gotta happen.
It gotta
That gotta
just
happen
happen.
organically.
It gotta happen organically. I don't think that it could be forced on some shit like, man, is we together or we not? That's gonna make it aggy. That's where all of the bullshit gonna
I guess
come
that
in.
gotta happen when you realize that you don't want to be without that person.
Absolutely. That's it right there.
That's when.
Right.
That's when.
When you
That's
text,
it right there.
You
That's
gotta
what you
take
think it is.
sooner than 3 months to text it back, huh, Mo?
Yeah, bro.
if it's the person that you say I'm not going stay away from that person for that long, or I can't stay away from that person for that long. That's when you got to make it official.
Nah, nigga, it's 2 months and 29 days.
But
2
do
months.
you okay?
But if it's just somebody that you really like, I
What
don't
else
feel
you
like.
got, Rock?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I just wanted like,
Bring
do
it.
you remember we had an episode where we talked about heartbreak, right? And how men can't get over their first heartbreak. Do you remember your first heartbreak and what that situation was?
I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I ain't.
I get bitches.
Nah, it ain't even that. It ain't even that. It ain't even that for real though. I'm not really saying that, but I've been through things that hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And just more or less on some just betrayal type shit. Like I don't want to say like I ever went through like some real heartbreak shit. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't really like that. Like I feel like I don't know. I go through things different. You know what I'm saying? I've been like that though. I just look at things different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
You're
ain't
not
like,
tender like me.
On to the next. On to the
Yeah,
next.
he turned it.
I got one question.
Tinder ain't a word. for him.
And I know, man, that he busy, man.
Wait. We gotta get into the New Year's resolution first.
Oh, no, wait, though.
Wait,
Wait,
let's okay, my bad.
yeah, man, I got a rapper question.
Okay.
Like, when you talk about your music, you know what I'm saying, and it's from your experiences and whatnot. What you feel about this new, man, fuck the streets movement?
Okay.
I feel like it's people taking it out of context. I definitely think that he meant all the way good by it. Everybody know the nigga ain't talking about fuck the streets. He came from the streets. These is all niggas that came from the street shit. That's cut from the street shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta know what he talking about. Cause I could say that right now too, bro. I done lost.
Yeah. You kind of hinted on it earlier.
Yeah.
I've seen death, bro. You know what I mean? My
Yeah.
brother got killed in front of me. I've seen shit like that.
Yeah.
That boy therapist shit for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done been through mad shit in my life and it's all stemming from the street shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I understand what he's saying. I get it. It's like, yeah, man, I put it just like this. we in the streets. There's everybody that's like, man, you can't say that because we in the streets and we from the streets. But it's like, yeah, nigga, but you ain't telling your kids to go to the streets.
Right.
You feel
That's
me?
a fact.
You get what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact.
All on this street shit, right?
That's
It's
a whole
cool
fact.
because I'm on that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a street nigga. I still come from that origin. I'm still like that. I'm a street nigga. I'm cut from that cloth. You know what I mean? That's how I rock, and I get both sides of it. But it's still like, yo, I'm saying though, like I am raising my kids and telling them, I don't want y'all in these streets,
That's
and
a fact.
telling them all of the bad shit that come from the streets.
Right.
Yeah.
But teaching them everything that I learned from it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't telling
We touched
them to
on
go to those streets.
Yeah.
That's a hard. That's a.
we touched
That's
on it in the
tough
last
to do,
episode.
bro.
It's hard.
It's tough to do. It's
Yeah,
tough to
hard.
be from where you
Especially when I'm
from.
making music.
Yeah.
And I'm, we glorifying the street shit and all that. I get both sides of it, bro. This is a discussion we could have.
for days, because it's like
Right.
I get both sides of it. We rapping about the street shit, everything we done did, like we glorifying it. You get what I'm saying? So to say fuck it is like I get both sides of it, but I don't think he meant it in that way. Like
Right.
you know what I'm
What
saying?
you said though, man, was context. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
like
people
on our last
taking it
episode,
out
man,
of-
we touched on it, and I was saying like he ain't saying fuck the people,
Nah, he
fuck the lessons, fuck the hustle you learn, fuck the lessons. Nah, man, he's saying, man, the shit that caused you, man, that when you up and you out and you still in the streets, man, you got to prove something to the streets.
For sure.
You got to be back out here, even though, man, I'm worth a couple $1 million, man, but I got to be out here to prove the niggas in the street I ain't sold out. You know what I'm saying? I got to come back. Then you fuck around and get robbed or killed. And them same niggas that told you, man, you not street, man, for coming back, is the same niggas that's going to call you stupid at your funeral.
Right.
Stupid ass nigga. If I had $1 million, I'd have never been over
Like
there.
niggas that talk about you not going to crash out, right?
Right.
Then when you crash out, they dogging you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game
Young nigga.
fucked up.
Right.
You know,
It
social media fucked
It
up.
is. It is.
Social media be gassing all of these niggas to go crash out.
All Biden citizens be telling niggas, man, to go make commit murder.
Right.
I feel
Law Biden
like-
citizens like, nigga, you about to go.
But how hard is it to walk in the shoes that we walk in today? When we was kids, we could go and just walk across town if we wanted to.
Sure.
No issues, no nothing. We walk across town and back before the street lights come on.
For sure.
Now
Yeah,
you
realize
can't
though,
do
Mo-
that shit today. You can't. We wouldn't dare send our kids to walk to the corner store.
Come on, man, you know the crazy thing is, though? A lot of the reasons why the kids can't walk across town,
Cause it sells.
they can't go no fucking where without GPS.
That's a fact, though.
Man,
that's a
that's
fact.
Bruh,
That's
I was
a
living
part
off
of.
of
That's
bruh.
a part of the shoes that we
Hey,
walk in
bruh,
today. You know
bruh.
what I'm
I
saying?
was living off of Genesee walking to Franklin.
Right.
Yes.
That's
Me and
what
my
I'm
boy
saying.
just walked to Franklin.
All you know, you gotta
Like,
head
we're
that way
literally
in
just
town.
Franklin off of.
All you know, you gotta do this. And
Franklin
Franklin, make
had
sure you go
talked
that
to-
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went from
yeah.
Genesee to.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man, just on some just to do it shit.
It's crazy.
Oh,
I'm I did what I did in the game and stuff and made it. My kid's mom is a doctor, so my kids ain't never worried for shit, like ever. But I get into arguments with her because I come from the hood. I'm from the hood. I'm born and raised on Genesee Street.
And you still want to teach them
You know what I'm saying?
certain things.
Hey,
I tell her all the time, I want to be
See,
able to
this
drop my
is-
son off in the hood and he
Man,
find
I'm
his way
telling
back
you,
home.
This is
You know what I'm
where
saying?
this is
It's
where
so tough for
the
us.
conversation gonna come in at because
Yeah.
this is both sides of it.
Both sides.
of that fuck the street
Yeah.
shit. It's both
Yeah.
sides of it, bro. Like Boosie, he was making good points when he was saying it. Everybody was making good points when they was saying it.
Right.
Like, oh, y'all saying fuck the streets cause niggas did bad, the hotel and shit. Now it's
Right,
fuck the
right.
streets. You get what I'm saying? Everybody was making them points like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? So bro,
Right.
it makes sense, bro. I get it. It's just
It's all about context.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all
context.
about
Yeah, yeah,
context.
yeah.
You know what
bro.
got me
You
man,
gotta
about
know
Lil
what you
Boosie
mean,
though is that, bruh, you typing this, but you the same nigga that got an interview and said you moved from your hood to Atlanta because niggas die in their hood. So even you technically said fuck your specific streets.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Like
get what
you,
you're saying, yeah.
all of them that's saying, yo, nah, man, ain't no fuck the streets. Don't none of y'all live in y'all hood no more.
Right.
So like that mean a big thing. Like you keep saying, nah, the streets important. Streets. Where you live at?
Right.
You don't live there.
Right.
You don't live there.
You know what's crazy? The dichotomy about fuck the streets.
Right.
Almost every major media entertainment outlet is influenced by the streets in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Fashion,
100%.
Yes.
movies,
100%.
music, commercials, everything. Like
100%.
it all came from the energy that was created from the
From the
streets,
streets.
Right.
And in every
This is a whole
aspect,
nother
even with
conversation.
with
This is
TV
crazy.
shows, I'll be watching the whitest TV show in the world, one of the funniest, Modern Family. multiple hip hop references and all kinds of stuff. It's just it's crazy. Like references to rap group music, like almost every platform, the streets. And everybody that on other sides of the world are influenced by the shit that we came up with in the hood. So it's amazing to me to see how powerful it actually is, and the things that we take away from it. And what Hollywood and the media they incorporate to make money. You know what I'm saying? But want nothing to do with the people that originated and created the energy that comes from that.
They don't want nothing from the negativity. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing. Like they want the good parts and. Like man, he said the context. Remember, that's where the context come from.
That's true too.
Nobody talking about the good shit. Niggas is specifically talking about the shit that causes you to be in jail.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? To be in jail.
Bro, it's only 2 ways out. If you still in them.
Streets, right?
Yeah.
Right.
If you still in them for real, like it's only 2 ways out, bro. You gotta get out of them. So that's the whole thing, though. Now you gotta get out of them.
Right.
Well, as a good girl that likes street niggas, I will say,
I love this girl.
I will say, okay,
so funny.
That swagger, okay, that hustle, okay, that feeling of security you get, that is just different. That I don't give a fuck mentality that I have. I got it from dealing with niggas in the streets, right? It's just you just get a different experience with them. I think that's why, a lot of bitches be on the north side. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just, we just be like, it's just a different mentality that comes that way. And if you grew up a certain way, right? Like I grew up, I wasn't in the streets. I didn't grow up in the hood. So I lacked a certain amount of like toughness, right? A certain amount of grit. And I got that from dealing with the niggas in the streets, right? So, I mean...
But that's what I'm saying. So we coming.
Man, I hit the north side. Call me up, and I'm telling that I'm outside.
Oh yeah, so. But not just coming from that though. Like I ain't gonna lie, I love that I came. Like I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't change nothing. I came from the streets. I came from the streets, and I'm taking it with me. You know what I mean? So that's all. Just you could come from the streets and become something. All of them did. We all coming from the streets. We all getting out of it. But eventually, this is the thing. We all trying to get out of it. Don't sit here and say like we all about to stay in the streets, nigga. That never been the goal.
Yeah,
right.
That never been the goal, nigga. As a young nigga, we hustling because our moms is fucked up. Nigga, real shit. We ain't got no food. We fucked up. We going to get it. So our whole point of getting in it was to always get out of it.
Yep.
It's never a point to stay in.
We was talking before we got on how far we got to drive to go home now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's
you know what I'm saying?
real. Like,
wouldn't trade that.
I ain't living in the hood no more. I ain't
something you got to do.
living in the hood.
For me, it depends on which
It's a
home
blessing,
I want
though.
to
It's a
go to.
blessing. It's a blessing to be able to drive.
My bad.
Yes. But I do agree.
But that's a blessing, though. That's a blessing to be able to drive away and on that ride home.
So peaceful, bro.
That peace.
Bro, that ride home, so therapeutic. And I'm telling you, even the ride to the city.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's peaceful, man.
And it's really crazy that he say that, man. Because like I used to always have this argument with people, and they'd be like, "Man, these rappers is making kids sell drugs," and I tell niggas like, "Nigga, the niggas I know started selling drugs because they was fucked up, nigga. Not because Jay-Z told them to sell drugs.
Right.
The streets was influencing the music, not the other way around.
Yeah.
I tell people that.
Did that, so hopefully you ain't got to go
like,
back.
There's one more topic we could touch on with it.
Yeah.
Though,
Okay,
because
go ahead.
Listen. He said, so 21, right? 21, like, yo, listen, I'm saying fuck the streets, but I'm saying let's take away from the drill. It's like the game changed. They not glorifying the hustlers no more. They not glorifying the get money niggas, the niggas that's buying houses, the niggas that's doing real shit for the streets.
Yes.
They only glorifying the niggas that's crashing
killing.
out.
Yeah.
Killing this shit. So
Yeah.
he like, yo, let's change the narrative back. That's it. I seen him get back online. Like, yo, let's change the narrative back. Like, let's.
That's deep.
Like, what happened to the hustlers?
Yeah, man, people rappers doing
What
life
happened to the real
before.
get money niggas? What happened to the hustlers? Like, when we stop glorifying them, we just glorifying niggas that's crashing out.
Right.
These same niggas that's crashing out, they ain't taking care of their kids or nothing.
That's
Yeah.
deep.
These like us gotta think, my nigga. Listen, that shit get deep. It's a nigga that'll bust his gun but won't take care of his kids. It's still a bozo. It's still backdoor his mans, all type of shit. That don't make you no real nigga because you busting your gun. We can touch on that shit too. You not no real nigga because you bust your gun. That don't make you real. That don't make you
You
real.
crash out for the hood, but you won't crash out for your family.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Right for something and all that. Then
What he's saying is like you saying fuck the streets. The part of the fuck the streets that we need to talk about is the dudes that's doing what they supposed to do.
Yeah.
With the money that they making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck the streets in a way, but you can't say fuck the streets when you talk about this part of it, because it's dudes that came from the streets that went and got their money out the street, but now they doing what they supposed to do with it.
For sure.
And they doing the right thing with it.
That's been the goal from day one.
It's definitely been
Should always been the goal.
100%. That's why it shows like the Cosby shook up TV. It wasn't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying, back then.
Had a
And
black
shit like that.
family that.
I mean, it's not nothing now.
Right.
Like, if you look at all of the reality shows, the only show that showed me a nuclear family where it wasn't no chicken heads, no baby daddies, no fighting, a productive family and all that was Ron's house. They took that shit off the air.
Yeah.
Word.
All the ones right now,
I mean,
right, man, if you're doing right and building generational wealth,
Right. Black women was fighting.
Yeah.
It wasn't ratchet.
ain't no black women that kicking each other ass.
ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? Angela remind me of myself. You feel me? Like you mess with a Yo Gotti and now you want to like buy purses that look like guns. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, but hey, she ain't got no spark. Them. Ain't nobody on that show got personality. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I just wanted. I know the homie got to go. He probably extended his stay longer than he wanted. Hey, we really appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Man, I
We
appreciate
want you
it.
to know that
January
this
3rd.
platform is always open to you. Whenever you
Always.
want to come and announce something,
Yes,
make
man,
sure
I
you hit us
appreciate
up.
y'all,
We're
man.
gonna get it out there for you.
You know that. Tomorrow,
go.
I'm going home. It's over today.
Yeah, shout this out though.
Yo, January 3rd, man. V.Cianni and Friends, Water Street Music Hall. Tickets available at the Jump Off on Loud and at Legends on Hudson Avenue. NA Online, Eventbrite links in my bio. V.Cianni on every platform. Let's get it. I appreciate y'all for having me too, man.
You already know the pod gonna be there. We're gonna be there to support you.
We'll
Already know.
support you, bro.
We appreciate you, bro. Word.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes. Another special shout out to the homie V.Cianni.
Heavy
He
on
just
it,
left
heavy on
us.
it.
That episode was explosive, man. It's good to see the boy doing his thing, man. Can't wait to see what's going on for him in the future.
Yes,
So that
big
was
things,
dope. That was
big
dope.
things popping.
Big things popping.
Right.
Now the question stands, everybody. And I know it's get tired and true, but we're gonna still do it because I'm interested in seeing what the answers are.
Right.
What is everybody's 2026 New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Name the biggest two.
New Year's
You want to implement it to 2026.
I can't go first. Somebody go first. Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Yeah, go ahead, Rob.
Fuck. I can't pass it on to nobody. I'm the only one. Like I said it initially, right? I said it when V.Cianni was here. I'm serious about like situationships. I'm not doing that shit anymore. I'm actually looking for something of substance. I'm looking for commitment because I'm getting older. So I see myself as a wife, right? And like, don't laugh.
I do too. You're a lover.
I see myself.
You're a lover.
You're a spicy wife.
I am a lover
but
girl.
wife
I'm a
nonetheless.
spicy wife. But the thing is, I will push you to be your best self. And I can't do situationships anymore. I feel like men, like I said, they like the access, but they don't like the commitment. And I don't want people to have that type of access to me anymore. So I'm done with that. So I'm actually looking for something a little bit more serious. And that's one of my goals as far as my love life. As far as my career, is actually pushing myself to be in a bigger market, right? Or pushing myself to be in a bigger platform. Because I feel like Rochester's a nice place to get your wings, but I want to fly. And
You better not be going no damn where. I don't know what you're talking about.
well, damn.
You're doing remote.
Are you
Work back on the weekends.
live via
from home.
satellite. Your ass is in that seat.
Yeah, you
I
work
feel
from
like,
home.
yeah, I
fly
want to
back
fly.
on Sunday
I have
morning.
dreams of a bigger market, and I hope when I look back at this next year that we can be like, damn, Rocky really spoke this into existence. I want to be in a bigger market, and I
will be
I want to, yeah, I want to be somewhere where my voice is heard on with more,
That's
more,
legit,
way
though.
more
That's
people.
respectful. That's what you're supposed to be doing, though.
Yeah, I love Rochester. I love what Rochester did. I'm not even from Rochester, right? From the islands. And I came here and I just love how Rochester kind of just accepted me and just took me under their wing and like, you know, cultivated me and made me this person. Now I want to like explore and see, like, am I really who I say I am?
Right.
And I would need bigger competition, bigger market. And that's what I want to do.
That's what's up.
Yep.
I'm gonna take it to you, B. What's your New Year's
Oh,
resolution?
man,
Top two. Top two.
Damn it, y'all want me to take over in the rest of the show? Nah, but for real though, I honestly usually don't have my New Year's resolutions because I feel like you should be improving in real time. Like, man, why wait to improve? But I'm gonna be real. Like, I really got resolutions this year. Like, honestly, one of my resolutions for real, and I've been really like thinking about this really, really, really hard. One of my resolutions is to stop having conversations that I don't need to have. And what I mean by that is, you can't have complex conversations with people on subjects that they don't have a complex understanding of. Because all you're gonna do is frustrate yourself or frustrate them. And it's not even, for me, like, for example, like Mo knows football in and out. So like, we can talk about like teams, like what team is better. But if Mo start talking about, hey man, the H-back has to go over him and shoot the B, I don't know none of that. So at some point, Mo's gonna become frustrated with me talking about that because I don't know what I'm talking about. And I've wasted so much time having complex conversations with people who don't have a complex understanding of the topic. And my second one is, I gotta stop agreeing to shit. No lie, because I want to be there for everybody. I want to support everybody. I want to buy every piece of clothes.
One of the most,
I want to buy every
one of the most
meal.
supportive cats
I want to
in the
go to
world.
every party.
One of the most supportive cats in the world.
Don't get rid of the
Like, I
every
just
meal.
can't.
Don't get rid of that.
Like, I just,
Hands
like,
down.
literally, like,
I
I
can
just
take advantage
can't.
of that.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, I really be like, yo, I'm gonna come do this, and that. And then it'd be
You definitely show
12
up.
things that take 3 hours at a time in the same day, and I agree to all of them.
Yeah.
And yo, I gotta stop agreeing to shit.
Yeah,
That-
just say
That's
no.
my
That's
number
funny.
one thing. Is just I gotta stop agreeing to shit. I agree because I really mean to support everybody, or show up and or patronize or whatever else. And I
You
gotta stop
support
agreeing to
everybody,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, I'm like I
Yeah.
really gotta stop agreeing
Yeah.
to shit. So yeah, those are my two for real.
You go ahead, Mo.
Me,
You wanna
my
say-
two would be the first one. The small one is,
Return
made-
texts. You want
no,
to
we're
return
not doing that. We're not doing
in a
that.
timely manner?
Oh my
We're
god.
not doing that. No, but my first one is, and I've been thinking about this too for a while, is to stop wasting money. Like I waste money. Like it'd be small stuff,
I don't even want to talk
but I
about
still
wasting
waste
money.
it. Like
Jesus
even
Christ.
like little stuff like if you ordering food, I'll order more than enough and then be like, damn, I really just wasted this money.
Yeah.
Like I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
Like, but it'd be with bigger stuff too. But wasting money, I gotta stop. I'm gonna try to stop doing that. I'm trying not to.
Yeah, like I ordered 6 lobster tails when I needed 2.
The bigger one is I'm gonna try to be more mindful of what other people expect from me and give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of I'm reserved or I don't.
Chill, like
It's hard to say.
You're nonchalant.
I'm not nonchalant. I'm
You need the
intentional.
chalant for 2020.
I'm not nonchalant. I'm
Chalant. Get your
intentional
chalant on.
about the things that I do, but I don't take into consideration what people expect from me. Me being Mo, how people look at me, they expect certain stuff from me, and when I don't give it to them, it's like
A letdown.
it's a letdown for them, and I don't like letting people down. So I'm gonna try to be more mindful of what people expect from me, and try to be more intentional in how I interact and handle people.
Oh yeah, man, I got one more.
Go ahead.
It's 2. Everybody got 2.
No, man. See, I got a bonus one. You know what I mean?
You get a bonus.
We all get bonuses.
Also, just part of my bonus resolution, I just want to continue in 2026 to not be musty. I don't want to go places with ill odors.
What is your
You know what I'm saying?
What is your
underarm malfunctions?
what is your
That's
deodorant
underlying-
of choice be so everybody
Yeah,
knows?
what is
I'm gonna
please?
tell y'all the craziest thing. My deodorant of choice is cheap ass Arm & Hammer, that white cheap ass Arm & Hammer
Yeah,
and the
strong
yellow
with it,
joint,
it get the
because
job
those are the
done.
ones that work. Yo,
works.
all that gel, all that fancy shit,
I can't do the gel. The gel burn my arm.
bro.
Yeah,
I will get out the shower and I will
do
be
Grow up.
Bruh.
They do that to you?
Yeah, I don't
Gel
use
burn your
burn
arm.
Yeah.
Hey,
I can't do the gel. The gel
Yo,
burn my arm.
Mo, no lie, man. If I use that gel and all that shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I will take a shower. I will be musty before I get my t-shirt on.
Yeah, that gel should do.
Like, yeah, so
I've been a
like-
degree guy since I was
Degree is the best.
Yes,
Hands
yes,
down the
degree,
best.
man. Blue degree, regular degree.
blue degree. Cool rush.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like I feel like men deodorant really lasts longer. So I've always been privy to that. Like Old
So many of us
Spice.
use Secret, which is crazy. So many
Degree,
men use
men
Secret.
degree.
I used to
all
use
that
my mom's
shit.
secret all the time.
I think you got to
Yeah,
switch
yeah,
it up because your body
bottle.
gets used to it. So you got to switch up deodorants because if your
your
body
body
starts to
get
get used to
mustier.
it,
Yeah,
you got to switch it up though. I think you do.
Yeah, man, it's like the must be like, hold on, you trying to stop
I'm
me?
mad we're talking about this right now. Bear.
Bear, what's your-
What is your
I was about to
Degree.
go into it, yeah, but mine a little bit more serious.
Okay.
I'm older now. I'm being the elder statesman of the crew. I have one professional resolution.
Yes.
And I'm gonna talk about the professional.
Come on, Jerry Curls.
You know,
Yeah.
it's actually, baby, this juices and berries. First of all,
All natural.
all natural. The professional one is that this is 2025, all joking aside, has by far been my most successful
Wow.
financially in the business
send
that
that
I've
cash
chosen
app
with the
request.
private
Get that
security.
chicken.
Please send that cash app request.
The last few years, since I switched over to the corporate side, I've been able to consolidate a few things and actually put Feel Safe on a bigger and larger platform, and that's all thanks to my team. Shout out to my entire team, the hard work that they put in. I've been able to take my professional portfolio to levels that I've never dreamed of. And 2025 is proof of that. So
We know that chain got bigger.
yeah, well, you already know,
Yeah.
man. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, brother. You ain't seen nothing
Listen,
yet.
man.
But I'm gonna be opening up satellite offices in Syracuse, Albany, Buffalo, and Syracuse, Albany, and Buffalo. And I'll be doing a trial run late in 2026 in New York City.
Steak bear.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
trying
we call
to.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
expand. My motto has always been expand the brand.
Yes.
I want to send a special shout out to Sniper, this from Extreme Graphics, the tattoo artist.
Okay.
I did a show with Sniper years and years ago. He brought Tyrese. He was part of the crew that brought Tyrese and Shaka Khan here to the back of the Blue Cross. And during the leading up to the show, we had a lot of meetings, and I was talking to him. And one thing he said, I was wondering, like, 'cause Sniper he got a lot of toys. And I said, I know all the same just from tattooing. Like, what's going on? And one thing that he taught me about was licensing and branding and building relationships with people and, expanding the brand. And that sat with me because he was on a regular basis, he just seeing large residuals and coming in from networking, politicking, building relationships. And over the course of, I've been doing what I'm doing for about 30 plus years now. And I've been in business for myself since 2000, roughly officially started in 2010, but officially since 2015, legitimately. And I've been able to build a portfolio and a resume where I'm able to have relationships with people as far as Canada, LA, DC, Atlanta. Like, I've got other professionals in my room that I can call on for support and help and network. And I've gotten access to resources now. I got real access to real resources now, and I'm going to take full advantage of that in 2026. And it's all about being blessings to others and giving opportunities to others so they can elevate themselves. And I talk to young entrepreneurs all the time and try to give them game. And, show them we get taught early on to cut corners and to save costs. Sometimes you have to spend.
Oh yeah.
You have to spend. My first year in business, I tell you about. My first year in business for myself. I was almost $250,000 in the hole of my own money.
Yeah.
So I had to figure it out, and by the grace of God and hard work, I figured it out. And a phenomenal team.
Right.
But yeah, that's to expand the brand to do bigger. I plan on being on the same level as the multi-billion-dollar security companies of the country. And that's my goal, to push it that far. On a personal level,
Make sure you're doing that shit from here. So,
it's
Go
definitely
ahead.
Brian. I'm never going
Carry on.
On a personal level, I have a project that I'm working on that I'm going to be starting in. It's a not-for-profit. I get one of the aspects of what I do. I get a lot of inboxes and requests from individuals seeking shelter or protection from threats of violence, domestic abuse, bullying, all kinds of stuff. I've gotten some as minimum as escorting someone's child to school, to major as to literally standing next to a bride and groom at a wedding to make sure no harm comes to them.
Yeah.
Like it's even at funerals, it's all kinds of stuff. One of the things that are near dear to my heart is women and children that suffer from domestic abuse. And I'm going to be starting an organization where anybody suffering, and it's going to be open to anybody, but the focus is going to be women who are experiencing drastic situations of domestic abuse, they'll have a resource where they can contact my company, and we will get them out of that situation immediately and put them somewhere safe for anywhere from 24 to 48 to up to 72 hours, no cost, where no one knows where they are, to where they're able to basically get the situation resolved, whether it's legally or we connect them with resources throughout the community to where they, able to cut ties and move on and safely.
Yeah.
And it's going to be absolutely no charge to them. And it's going to be called She Safe.
That's dope.
It's going to be called She
dope.
Safe.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
And that's like
dope.
I said, it's like I said, everything's rocking and rolling. I'm getting great feedback from the community.
This really dope. This
Shout
really
out to
dope.
Maisha Beard, who's been my anchor in doing this. This is a passion project. This is not about money. I could care less about money. This is to see some of the situations that I've been involved with that I won't divulge, but some of the women that I've met who are survivors of domestic abuse and the things that they've had to overcome for the sake of them and their children, and they're left without. Some of these women have walked away from homes, careers, job, all kinds of stuff just to survive. Right. And they've had nobody to watch their back. Well, I'm going to be part of that system that helps watch their back and make sure they have they have a space where they feel safe. Wink. Feel safe to thrive in and survive, man. Because I'm a child of domestic abuse, and I know how it is. And a lot of my female friends have experienced that. And I'm going to dedicate. When I came up with the name Feel Safe, it was crazy how I came up with it because I was trying to think of a name for the security company. And this young lady, I was doing security at this reggae club on South Avenue. Shout out to Legends back in the day. And this one girl would always come in and we'd always chop it up. And she said, for some reason, Barry, whenever you hear, I always feel safe. And that just stuck with me when I came up with the name. So now I want to take it another level. I don't just want it to be about security. And it's going to be about security, but I want to do something more. Right. I want to be able to leave an impact. I want to be able to leave an impact because we know that day is coming where we won't be here. Right. I want to be able to leave something behind and know that I did something. Right. I party with entertainers, stars, celebrities. I met legends, worked with them, partied with them, hung out with them, people that I never thought I ever had the opportunity to. Now, we always talk about you got to give back. Well, I want to give back something potent. Yeah. And that's what I'm going to be working on.
I think that's dope. The biggest thing you said there to me, what really stuck with me is when you said you're going to be able to get these women out of those situations immediately. Because so many times you hear they got to go through these processes that take too long, and unfortunately sometimes it's too late.
Especially here recently, lately, like in our city. You know what I'm saying? Like if you count it up,
that just happened.
You know, man, like man, if you count it up, man, over like the past 3 to 4 years, there's been like 10, 12 women that have been killed in intimate domestic situations. And the thing that's so alarming about it is that in every situation, these women have previously reported being abused.
Absolutely.
A lot of these women had active orders of protection against their killers.
Do you know, I had a situation where I had to sit in while this woman wanted some personal security while her estranged husband, who she had multiple order protections out and everything, he had to come get his belongings and move him out the house. The police were only able to stay there for 15 minutes. As long as he wasn't doing anything towards her, they were only required to stay there 15, 20 minutes. Now, no knock against RPD, because I got some great friends that work for RPD, but their resources are stretched really thin. And their response times are getting longer and longer. And if it's a multiple call to the same situation, they may take a little bit longer to respond to that. The system that I'm hopefully that I'm able to initiate and implement is that we respond right away. Now we, of course, we want to help everybody that contacts us. But and I don't know if that'll be the case. But if I can save one person, if we can help save one person and turn it around and make sure they don't have to go through that, get you up out of that situation and help get you to a situation where you can. It just sometimes you just need to cool down. Maybe a situation where everybody just need to cool off, maybe it might be a situation where you don't need to be there at all. Get you and your children up out of there. I want to do that. I want to do that. If I can be a part of that and help resolve that situation, help save a life, help prevent another violent, extreme situation from occurring, I'm all for it, man.
That's deep. That's even
That
deeper
was
than what you're saying too,
so
because
powerful.
deeper than rap.
when you think about that, you know, you're taking women and kids out of situations. You're not only saving that life right there, possibly, but you eliminating trauma for those kids.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Taking them out of that situation right there. That's deep. That's
Yeah.
deep.
Absolutely, man.
That's big.
Absolutely.
That's
That's going to be what my primary
if you
focus
need
going
me
to
for anything
2026.
with that, man, let me know.
I'm going to take advantage of all you. What you mean? Everybody's going to help out. Shit, y'all in my prospectus.
Like, hello, I'm Rocky. Come over here.
Right.
Look, baby, I ain't gonna beat
No,
you.
I feel a lot of women have gone
I'm gonna
through
treat you. I ain't gonna beat you, baby. Come on.
But
man.
special
Nah,
shout
but for real, man, domestic violence is no
Special
joke.
shout out to my sisters out there that are rebuilding, constantly
Yes.
rebuilding,
Yes,
that were able to turn a bad situation, take lemons and made lemonade.
Right.
I hear y'all, I see y'all, I salute y'all, I'm here for y'all, and I support y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all still dope.
because a lot of women have gone through that. I've went through that, you know, and it's just to have that, to know that support is there.
And I didn't
'cause we
realize how
don't
many
like-
young sisters are experiencing that.
Yes.
Like I grew up in, when the times that I grew up, it was like, it was known, but it wasn't really talked about. And now with the advent of social media and the access to resources we have, you see how many younger people are experiencing that. And I'm not trying to dim a light on men that go through it, because there's situations where men go through domestic abuse as well, and it's not spoken about. But I'm just saying, it's just, I didn't know it was as relevant as it was, because I'm so against it that I can't fathom it going on. Like it's just now when you see to the extent that it's happened and occurred, then man, that's
Honestly, I was very naive to that. Like I tell people that all the time, literally. I know I tell people that all the time. But seriously, like I literally thought that like when domestic abuse stopped in like the Ike Turner era. I wasn't aware that dudes in my age group and younger is really beating the shit out of women.
You taking the words out of my mouth, bro.
Like I did not know.
Believe it.
I'm like, wait,
I couldn't believe it. Like, wait, she getting beat by what? Wait, what?
Like, yo, like I really couldn't believe that.
doing
I'm
what?
like, nah, hell nah.
And a lot of times it's these men that actually like they foster that lifestyle, right? So if you into this type of lifestyle, you know he's taking care of you, and you really don't have nothing for yourself. You're more prone to be susceptible to domestic violence, right? Because there's a level of control that men get when they're taking care of you. And that's why a lot of women stress their independence so much, because we know that is a result of lack of independence, of codependence, right? It's having to be controlled in that manner. And that's why we stress it so much. A lot of men be like, oh, women want to be independent, because we understand the effects of not being independent, right? Having a man control you physically, emotionally, mentally, sexually. So that's why we stress that. But it happens. And a lot of time it happens with the women that you think got it made.
Nah, but
She got it made. Like,
no,
her man got her her man
Right.
got her this, her man got her that. But it's like, what is she sacrificing for that?
Yeah.
And one of my theories is always that. I always tell people, I say that all the time, is that,
For example.
You talk too much, nigga.
yeah, I really got to stop.
No, you
that shit.
good,
But now,
bro.
for real though, like, you can't fully respect somebody that you take care of. And when you say that to somebody, they're like, what do you mean? Think about it. We love the shit out of our kids, but if we want to change the color of the walls, we're not about to really take our kids' input into it. Like, if I want this wall to be white, that motherfucker gonna be white. And because, there's a thing that's when people say, I want a man to do this, you have to understand what comes with that.
Right.
You got to understand what came with that tradition.
Yes.
If you think your granddad took care of your grandmother and your grandmother was an equal party in the household, then you don't understand how this works.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You
I
know
hear
what I'm saying?
there's a lot of men that I've dated, and I've heard things about them, like, oh, he beat women or he do that. I'm like, what? I've never experienced that with that man, right? Because you step into my world and you realize, like, this bitch don't need me. So I can't control her the same way that I control these other women. So I don't experience that. And that's why I say, like, having your own shit is important, because there's some men out here that use that to their advantage. Like, I know
that's
you
very
need me.
true.
But a lot of times when women say, like, I never experienced that with that man. He hit what? He ain't doing that over here, because you know that that's not going to work with me, because I could just walk away.
You know
right?
what also?
So you got to approach the situation differently.
You know what also man contributes to it too, though? Is that, and I be hating to bring this up, because we've gone over this mad times, people don't pay attention to red flags. So I tell people, crazy goes up, it doesn't go down. Men don't hop off your first argument and punch you in your fucking face.
Right.
It's him yelling at you, pushing you around, because he's seen where he can go.
Right.
So now, then it elevates, and now I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face. I probably gonna cuss you out or choked you or shook you 9, 10 times. You have to stop it at the disrespect, because crazy goes up.
I've had.
Wow.
It's funny because I've met women and dealt with a few women in my lifetime, who their first reaction to any hostile situation is violence, and because of I always ask
Hold on. Nah, bro, I really gotta slap you up.
Yep, trauma
one of the most
response.
difficult things in the world as a man. I'm not even being funny. If you are not an abusive man, one of the most difficult things you could ever do is deal with a woman that has been abused.
Oh, my
because any conflict come up, she's gonna revert to, you know what? I didn't do nothing, man, when Bear whooped my ass all these years. So now when Brandon says something that sounds like what Bear did, I gotta fight him.
Right.
Yeah, and their first reaction was to respond violently, and when it happens, like, I really don't say I was abused, but I have been. I've had situations where these women have put hands on me. Now, one thing about me is I'll never put my hands on you, but I will. I'll talk crazy.
Yeah.
You know, when I get upset. Now, by talking crazy, I'm not calling out your name or anything like that. But I don't do this anymore, but I had a tendency where I would talk down to them. If I was in a situation where I was doing better than them or something like that, whatever it was, I would make them seem less than. And you ain't doing that with no hood chick for too long before some shit jump off.
Right.
Bear.
You
So
know,
this is
so
between
let me just say that.
episode
gotta be
15
a
and
hood
now.
chick.
No,
The difference between episode
She don't
15
even
and
gotta be
because I remember when you said
hood.
episode 15 when he said,
gotta be
you raggedy
hood.
bitch, you ruined
No,
my
hang on a
life.
second. No, what I'm saying, as far as we're not talking about heartbreak. I'm talking about simple situations.
Yeah.
I remember the worst argument I've ever had was over the I Am Legend Will Smith movie. There's a scene in the movie where one of the alien monster dudes move a doll, and Will Smith loses his mind, a mannequin, and then Will Smith loses his mind about it. I was telling the young lady that I was with that the Will Smith came out screaming at the doll as if the doll was alive. What I was telling her was, he said, "Oh yeah, this in his imagination. The doll's alive." I said, "No, the monsters are moving the doll to make him think he's crazy. They're not stupid monsters. They know what they're doing." When I tell you, we literally tore up the motherfucking house behind her. I was like, "Look, you dumb bitch!" I said, "You don't know what the fuck you talking about to rewind the fucking movie." I'm telling you, who the fuck? You think you smarter than everybody because you got a degree and you and it turned so ugly. It got to the point she was like, "You know what? Bomb."
Oh God.
Shit out of me. I'm like, she hit me. I could like, what it realized was
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
But what I realized,
I'm
though, wait a
laughing at you,
second.
though.
All joking aside, when we talk later on, I'm holding ice pack, talking like, what the fuck was that about? And I'm sitting here like, why you punch me in the motherfucking face? And she's like, I'm sorry. And she said, it's just trauma. Like every time when I get to the point where I feel like I can't be heard, I get physical because I grew up. I had to fight my brothers. I had to fight my dad. Like all kinds of shit came out. And I'm like, God damn, all this over a movie? Like what the fuck? Like, but it wasn't about the movie. It was
If y'all watch
about everything
the trauma,
behind. We never watched another Will Smith movie ever again. I tell you, but one thing I did learn too is that number one, you can't gauge disrespect. What I mean by the things that you may do or say that I don't think are disrespectful can be extremely disrespectful to somebody else, and you can't determine disrespect as well. Like I can't disrespect you and then get mad at how you respond.
Right.
Definitely.
So that's why when B say watch for the red flags, you have to pay attention on both sides. Like for my own too, the things, the energy that I project, the stuff that I put out there. I'm careful of what I say or how I say it because I don't know what this young lady has been through or the
Yeah.
things that may have occurred to her, may have happened. So I'm mindful of that. That's why when like it got to the point where some women I was dealing with would call me soft or a weak. They said, "How you go out there and you doing security arms because you've been in shootouts, fights, and all that stuff, but you come here and you weak." I said, "No, I'm understanding. It may come off as soft to you because I'm being respectful.
Right.
I'm coming from. I'm trying to create a safe space for you to be who, allow you to be who you are without competition. Because a lot of these relationships, the situations we in with women, men like to compete with them. They want to be the biggest voice, or we competing to be the biggest voice or the biggest personality. I don't care if you're the loudest. I don't care if you want to present yourself in a way where you feel like you're in leadership. At the end of the day, we're going to be partners.
Right.
I want you to be comfortable so we can get that energy out the way so we can communicate effectively
Right.
so we both win.
Right.
I don't want to fight you on that. And a lot of women are coming like you all said. It's a difference between being raised in trauma and raised in love. And a lot, in my experience, I've met a lot more women who have been raised in trauma than I have those that have been raised in love.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with somebody who's raised in love and the non-competitive nature, it's peaceful.
Yeah.
Is you don't even think about the energy that we talking about. It doesn't even, like you said, it doesn't even exist. Like you don't even see that side. What, she used to stab niggas? Like I don't see that. She ain't never stabbed niggas.
Right.
She's going around
never
robbing
been-
niggas and stabbing
I ain't gonna
niggas.
lie,
I've
bro,
never
man. That's
seen
why I
that.
like Bear, man, because Bear be like the opposite of me. Like Bear said, he gonna show her the soft side. I'm gonna show you the higher side of my hand and backslap the shit out of you.
All bail monies will be sent to everything under the sun.
The views and
podcast.
opinions expressed by
Brandon
B. Gibson
Gibson.
are not those of the other.
But like I say, I think it's important that, especially for men, I think it's important. Like I've always said this, and I'm not saying this to win no cool points or nothing, because I was raised by a single black mom who was
Right.
abused
Everybody
and
gets
grew
so
up in a
much
rough
pussy.
system. I said black women are the most unprotected species on this planet,
Yeah.
and as a whole, and like I said, I don't ever want somebody that I'm in love with to ever fear me. You know, understand me, respect me, but don't fear me. Don't fear me.
Heavy
Don't
on
fear.
that.
Don't
Heavy
fear
on
me
that.
because we arguing. It's just because we arguing, and you know, you get mad when you met me. Oh, I love big dudes, but when you mad, I'm a fat bitch. Like that's it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't like I said.
That's real though, because I
Yeah.
always tell
That's
a
deep.
female quick, like, I don't want you to not have a voice. Like,
Exactly.
Don't
Like we can argue to the
don't
moon
think
come
that
out.
I want to bully the conversation
Heavy,
and all that kind of stuff, because if I can get you to back down, then it's niggas out there slicker than me.
Exactly.
I can get you to back down.
Thank
me.
you, man. You see the bigger
So
picture.
I ain't-
You get the bigger
Hey, yo,
picture.
man, on top of that,
And
like
there's
for me,
bitches like me that
yo, I don't want a subordinate. I want a fucking teammate. Like I don't want no
Word.
subordinate.
Yeah, exactly.
I want your opinion, value in this thing we got,
Right.
just as much as mine. Because you may know more than me on certain
Exactly.
subjects.
I'm smart
I
enough
want you
to
to be like,
know-
yo, baby, I ain't
Right.
gonna lie, that shit you doing, that shit ain't gonna work. Like,
Right.
baby, I ain't gonna lie, man, your mixtape is ass.
I'm smart enough to know. I'm
Your
smart enough to
mixtape
know.
is ass, but I can
can't-
sell this
babe, you
sushi,
can't rap.
and we can get that house over there.
I'm
You
smart
can't
enough
rap.
to know that. I'm smart
Like,
enough to know that
that
two
ass.
minds is
Yeah,
stronger.
but a lot of,
Well, there's
a
a-
lot of dudes with
a lot of
fragile
people
egos, and they won't let that
It
happen.
ain't about, and
They won't
the thing
stay.
about it, we
Niggas'
got
ego be
and
fragile
the
as
thing
a
to take
bitch.
take
I
out
don't
of
want to
it-
drop 40 every night.
Yeah, the thing to take out of it, it's not so much that two minds are work together. It's got to be that we got to be able to accept that female mind. The female it coming from, because if me and my homie build it, I might call my bro and be like, yo, oh, that's a good idea. Or he might be like, that's a whack idea. My girl's sitting right there and I'm not talking to her about shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now that can also go back to the red flags, because if you're with somebody that you even got a question, can you respect her mind and her thoughts? You need to see that red flag that person ain't on your level way back then, and get away from it.
you guys are so. This is such a great circle of men.
No, but for real.
Too bad it's not reality.
not
A lot
reality?
of men, no, a
Not
lot
even
of
me.
men
Word.
intentionally pick women that they are superior to, right?
Boys.
A lot of-
boys.
That men don't do
Boys
that.
do
Well,
that.
18
18
do
plus.
that. 18
A lot
plus.
of boys do that because they don't want to be challenged, right? They don't want.
need partners.
They don't like.
Yeah.
They don't like smart women. They don't want to be outsmarted. They don't like assertive women. They don't like women with their own mind. So a lot of times, women like like myself, who are smart, and who will challenge you. We are humbled, right? You hear that a lot. Like a man will humble you so he can feel superior, right? And that's it's so sad to say, but that's a majority. And I will only say that's a majority because those are the men that actually are egotistical enough to approach women of a certain caliber.
That's not true. That's not true. Because men, prime example, you talking to 3 men right now, like a woman with her own gender?
No, I'm 2.5.
Ain't nothing, again, it ain't nothing.
No, I'm just saying,
No,
majority of
that's
men,
not- that's-
we're not being approached
Right.
by a Brandons. Why? Because Brandons and the Beers and the Moes, right? They feel like the prize too. So you come to me. We are being approached by knuckleheads that are egotistical, that are narcissistic, right? That are avoidance, right? And we have to deal with that because those are the men that are delusional enough to believe that they can
got a shot.
conquer women like us, right?
You know what though? One thing I've learned is that as women have been forced to become alphas in households due to men either being incarcerated or dying or just flat out leaving. And what happens is when you become a leader from a class that's not traditionally known for leadership, you adapt the traits and the traditions of those who have traditionally been leaders in that path. So women's only example of how to be an alpha is being a man. So you find a lot of women who only feel comfortable dating dudes that are subordinate to them. Because they'll say, oh, well, I make this much. I don't need a nigga to do nothing. I need a nigga under me. Like a lot of women compete with their man. A lot of women
That's the problem.
can't have a smarter man.
That's the whole-
They
that's
can't
the
have a
whole
smarter
episode.
man. They can't have
Women
a man
competing with the
who
man.
says, not who says, they can't have a man who makes more money than them. I literally had a girlfriend. My W-2 came to the house. She opened my W-2 and cussed me out because I made more money than her. And I was paying more bills in the house than her. And literally, she got mad because I made more money than her.
That's weird.
But she told me, she said, I'm used to making more money than
Yeah,
me.
that's weird.
No,
that's-
but I'm telling you,
think about
it's weird to you.
The areas
Yeah.
you talk when you come.
It's a narrative of a generation, though.
that shit would turn me on.
It's a narrative of a generation.
Like drop those drawers, bang. You know what I'm saying?
Like, she didn't know how much money I
W2.
made.
Drop the
I don't
W2
want a woman to get
and
on
drop-
one knee, get on two. That's the day I would get on two. You feel me?
Ooh, daddy.
W2 knees.
That's funny. That's so funny.
You know,
That's
the
so
one
funny.
thing, the one thing that I realized too when we had these type of conversations in regards to space and energy and all that stuff like that, I said that like I said early on, B touched on it, B and Rock touched on it. We don't. There's an interview process that happens with relationships, potential relationships, situations, whatever, that we choose to ignore because we either go off lust or how it may look to be with this person. You know, like for example, like I used to be, when I first started in the game, I wanted to date the women that I was protecting or I was around, like the IG models, the BBLs, the flat stomachs and all that stuff. Like, women that like everything was couture and all that stuff like that. But what I realized that not that it wasn't realistic, but you got to be able to financially provide and maintain that lifestyle for that woman. If that's the
man
type of
in
woman.
Babylon.
No, I'm saying
You the
this is,
richest man
we're
in
talking
Babylon.
about 10, 15 years ago. Now I'm up a couple B's. But listen, what I'm realistic, what I'm saying is that now the women that I'm attracted to, the women that get my eye are the natural ones. And I don't mean natural.
yes.
I don't mean natural non-BBLs.
on.
I don't care about BBLs, nothing
That's
like
what
that,
it-
baby.
nah, I feel you.
What I'm talking about natural, the women that
Bring it home, Barry.
the women who don't care about those type of things, and it's more of the substance of their character, the way that they carry themselves, regardless of what the situation is. If a woman got a bag and she's spending on herself, God bless. Do your thing. But I care about her character now because, like I said, that's what gets me, attracts me. Like, I've been in situations where I've met women who I would never look at on the street twice, but because I was in a confined area with them and spent time talking to them and understand, I'm attracted to them. I'm like, God damn, you a
That's
bad
real talk.
bitch.
Like, you know what?
And we make those
gotta raise
mistakes.
my
And we make those
It
mistakes.
shocks
Raise
you
my
with a
hand this
sense
time.
of comfort
Exactly.
right away.
Exactly.
It hit you, boom.
Cause then you start saying I start saying goofy shit like, damn, I think I love her. Damn, I can see myself with her. My social,
You see the hand go down his leg?
Teddy Tender.
Hey, you see the hand go down his leg? I think I love you.
Teddy Tender coming out,
I
baby.
was
Like,
saying,
I'm
nigga
telling
Teddy
you.
Tender grass
I'm gonna
is
say
back.
that. Like a red flag for me is a man telling me, "Oh, you ever thought about getting a BBL? You ever thought about doing this? Thought about doing that? And I'm just like, oh, you're trying to mold me
Into his aesthetic,
into
yeah.
your aesthetic to fit the image that
he
you have
wants.
of yourself.
Exactly,
And I know my
yeah.
image is bigger than yours, motherfucker. Like, stop playing
You
with
better
me.
talk. You better tell him,
Stop
Rock.
playing with
You
me,
better tell him.
right? So like when a man starts to alter my body in his mind, I'm like, you don't want me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You want this image, and you want to complete the image
That's dope.
that you have in your head.
And that was me.
So that's
too.
a red flag for me.
Y'all
That was
got
me
so
15
much. Y'all got
that was
so much
15,
shit.
20 years ago. Me. Now I could give a fuck less.
Yeah.
Like I don't care
Like,
about
that
yeah,
man
like
is
that
trying to
ass,
alter
like, if she
you,
really
like-
cool, but I can deal, man, with a
Now
bitch
I'm like,
man with
baby, can you recognize the signs of a stroke? Shit.
Like, nah, like, nah, I don't need
You
to
got,
clean.
you
Nah,
got a
nigga, I would
wheelchair.
date a bitch
You got a
with bacon
wheelchair
grease
rep
on her
accessible
shirt,
house.
like-
You got a handicap accessible house.
Everything adds up.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That shit is no,
you-
but for real, like that's really for real, and a lot of people need to like understand that, and it's always goes back to my original thesis. I think probably from episode 1 of like, man, people don't like you.
Remember
like
episode
it.
one, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Is that people?
You gotta recognize when somebody
No,
don't
no,
like
real
you.
talk. Like people don't understand when people don't like them. If someone's trying to change the fundamentally you, they don't like you. So you know what that means? You're not the person they want. You're the person they could get because they couldn't get the person they want.
Man, that's crazy that hits home. When you
Yeah.
first said it, I'm listening, but that hits home so much more now because
Now.
now I'm more astute.
you paying
And I'm
attention
paying
to it.
way more attention now, and I'm being like you said earlier. I'm being more intentional with my actions because one thing I'll never bash any woman I've dated. I won't ever speak bad about them
Ever.
because I
Don't
know
do that
I've
over
made
here.
my mistakes too, and I think that's corny. I think that's corny. What I will say is I've had people ask me for relationship advice. I tell them I have none. I only tell you the mistakes I made, and
Right.
which caused me to miss out on some great opportunities
ton of
with women.
ton
I
of
made a
mistakes.
ton
Oh
of
my
mistakes,
God.
and I don't want to see anybody else make the mistakes I made based off pride, ego, or false expectations. Because like one of the biggest ones I ever made was I was looking for women to make me happy because I was unhappy with myself.
Right.
You know, once I became rich, I became happy.
There you go.
Now I'm happy all the time.
Let's set the song on that, man. One boy got rich. He said, "Fuck it."
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, money makes you happier than women.
Right.
Do not chase women.
Hey,
chase men.
hey. I always said it. Fellas, don't chase the chick. Chase the money. They come with it.
There you go.
Oh man, here we go.
Hello, ladies.
Set the song, baby.
I'm saying, sorry. Thank you guys for tuning to the Everything Under the Sun podcast. What is it, episode 20?
Yeah, official.
20, last one
The
for
last one of
2025.
2025. Shout out to Ashford Films for rocking
Shout
with
'em
us
out.
for a whole fucking year. God damn.
Let Diddy get
Getting
out
it
there.
in.
Right? Like, he got a deal. We got to shoot one before New Year.
That's a whole fact. So he might be coming home.
Let Diddy get out.
Diddy get out.
We will be in this bitch
Emergency
tomorrow.
pie. Emergency pie. We coming.
Shout out to all my hoes, Bear Brown,
Yeah.
my money making hoe. You gotta have a hoe for every occasion. Brandon, we're gonna go out to eat my eat out hoe.
I prefer to be a smart hoe.
Damn.
Diddy get it.
Yeah,
Then they
man.
gotta take to the galas hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Trophy
Damn.
wife. You're a trophy wife.
Shout out
weak.
to y'all. Thank y'all for
Mophie.
rocking out with us for
Mophie.
2025. See y'all in 2026. More episodes, bigger and better.
Yes.
Bigger guests. All right. We got a lot in store for you right here. Everything Under the Sun podcast. The sun is now set.
Peace.
Rocky and Mo, Bear and BG, just wait and see.